Welcome back, folks, to Wildermyth, the new story. We are in the final chapter with the fellows of the quest, Conquest. After a fruitless season spent chasing hunters, Lisi turns her feet towards Brick Inn. Familiar roofs and doors of woodcop stop her feet. Lisi Pool, Farmer Fearless got a pig to roast. It's a warm, still night. Her dreams are subtle and slow and familiar. The hay doesn't bother her too much, but when the sun rises, creak, spleck, there is a sound. What happened? Fighting by the main road. I'll check it out. Oren. Or Faggy. Get back, I'll take care of these two. But even as he moves to confront them, Lisa, wait. Waves of startling Mafaki surge around them, driving the villagers together. Their gear goes still. Who's this now? Is this all of them? Still rounding up the outskirts, Captain. Well, whoever's here, listen. I, Cleven Rangest, claim your crummy little town for Queen Voltar. You, her subjects, who pay tribute to me. See things straight, and you'll survive. Got it? Hey, as if we'd beer and hush. Come on, then. I'm always looking for new parts. Sees. You'll only get yourself killed, says the old woman. Smart lad. I like the shape of your arm. Tell you what, I'll spare the kid for the first tribute I'll take. She suddenly cuts off the woman's arm. Melissa clamps her jaw over the words she wishes to say, mindful of the other lies that hang in the balance. Any more contributions from you generous folks? That wide-eyed roves the crowd. No one? Well, how about a little hospitality then? You two, in the back. Show my mercs where the barrels are at. They carry Forel back to the barn, patch her up as best they can. Mofagi follow them like shadows. It's a few days until they devise a plan. Don't seem to be so thick on the north side. There's a gap there. Look how drooly he is. Thinking I could make it through, but it would mean leaving all of you behind. It doesn't feel. Just go. I can play nice until you get back, hopefully with some friends, yeah? In the early night, Thoren heads down to the well, drawing off a few sentries, while Melisi makes her escape. If she falls here, the Mofagi will kill her. Stealth. All heroes begin combat in the Grey Plain. There's a lot of them. She must escape. Okay. So where's the exit? All the way over here. Okay. Let's first get over this way. So they're coming around here. There's a lot of them. Right. Oh boy. Good thing that they can't stop. They can't, like, go long movements and search. Okay, that's bad. You need to basically bug out. Okay. This is going to take at least a couple of turns to rake through. So we need to get everyone as far away as possible, because those things are searching. Okay. Attack scenery. Yep. Now we need to go. She escapes. A lot of XP. Looks like I'm clear. She mutters. The fellowship of the quest will be waiting for her at Idlebrick Inn. But they get some really powerful things. Oh boy. Yeah, that's not good. Unfortunately, the Faggy were the most underdeveloped of the two factions. By Gulsek's half, Melissa recounts her story. Melissa can recount her story. Our first tribute to Voltaire, that's what she called it. Gulsar said it's been one homestead after another, every settlement, every farm, surrendering, most of them, not many out there who are able to defend their land. Voltaire, Queen Voltaire, presumptuous title. Grimly, you still have that brooch? The one yeah, so I've got it. Mercenaries were wearing something like this in Woodcop, and I found it on Joverhen. Weird shape, you know, it's funny. I've always thought it looked familiar, but I can't quite place it. So I'm heading off to bed. You folk need anything before? Oh, that's neat. The crest of the Vulture Queen. You'll exchange looks. Crest of... Recognise this? So I do. Saw it in a book my nan used to read. A picture just like that. Just like that there. Want to see it? Few well-worn books reside in a dim corner of the room. It takes Gulsar little more than an eye sweep to find the one she's looking for. She plucks it from its perch. Got it right here. Zefdra's Omway's Collection of Myths, Volume 5. Omenway. She's an old favourite of mine. Never was able to get my hands on the 5th volume. Can I? They thumb through the finger-smudged pages to find a tale of the Vulture Queen. Just your average story about humans casting off an animal tyrant. Not really helpful, but... The drawings of the vulture's crest is unmistakable. Guess I wonder why Voltaire picked this. Is he a fan of the old stories? Is there some meaning here we're missing? Old Zadra always said there was more to the stories than she could fit on the page. I mentioned I met the lady, getting on in years, but still sharp as a tack. Bet she could tell you more if you were curious. Might help to know what we're dealing with. Of course, don't want to leave. Might help to know what we're dealing with. Of course, we don't want to leave Fulor and Fulang hanging too long. Okay, talk to the historian. Take back Woodcop. Okay. Whoa, okay, there's a lot of territory. Like, I knew there was going to be a lot of territory we had to recover. Got no legacy points. Soap Woodcop. Okay. That's our primary objective, is talk to the historian. But we need to take back Woodcop, and we take back quickly. Okay. Let's go. And... This is the thing I dislike. I wish you could send everyone to a location if it's not... Because it means I have to wait for him to get into position and all that jazz. Let's go. We need to take Woodcop. Yeah, you can go and scout the location. And the rest are going to assault. The rest are going to assault Woodcop. Okay. Here we go. Their approach to Woodcock goes unhindered, save by filling fog of fall. You have to wonder what the silence means. Early to tell. Don't make any grand defenses. Sorry, early to tell. Didn't make any grand defenses. From what I saw, they don't lack numbers. Probably don't expect anyone trying to get in. Up to the edge of the town and past it, signs of occupation sprout, clear and stark and grim. But they are only signs. Nothing moves in the near mist. We're liberators and will be remembered. We're liberators and will be remembered that way. You know, I guess, isn't it possible that our Morphagi moved on quicker than they could pack at the furniture? You were there 2 years ago, when we found their outpost at their cave abandoned just like this. Right, this is how it was. I remember. Yep, empty. Bell without a clapper. That grubby mineshaft, that was a different feeling. I just don't get that sense. I think the captain I met wouldn't pull the same trick twice. Yeah, duh. That's you, Foren? Good. It is good, or you'll be dead. No time for banter, no need for tiptoes either. She knew you were coming days ago. The captain, I mean. Her best are gathered at the tavern, all dug in, barricades and everything. And there's more besides them. Teeth of a trap, waiting for us to reach for the bait. Right. The alleys, the library, the graveyard, they want to surround you. That's why I'm here. There's me and a couple of others willing to fight. No, I'm not pretending we can kill that captain, but let me have a kick at the corpse, yeah? We'll cover your rears, Foren. This is dangerous work. You'll be in over your... My mum was almost killed for no reason, and she's not the only one who's lost an arm. You get that, right? Maybe we don't have fancy outfits or weapons or weird doodads like you, but it's our town. If you're willing to die for it, then we'd better be ready to do the same. You know what? I'm starting to like this kid. Got that fire. We'll make for the tavern then. You're waiting a long time for this day. Don't let me show you up. Soon their dull-sounding steps strike the stones of the main street. Sparks and shadows swirl in the fog. Okay, that's a lot. Glim give a company. Firm scowls, maimed and remastered bodies. They march with unfeeling earring to the beat of bone and steel. I like this. I like the fact that there are more of these sort of factions running around. Okay, where's the tavern? I suspect we have to basically fight our way this way then. The wardrobe has to go. Just straight up, the wardrobe is a massive danger to us. So let's push up. Let's infuse. Get discus. Now let's go lamp. Let's go. It blocked it. Ooh, that's bad. You need to get up here and hold that line. Yeah, these things are just going to keep pouring out. So we do need to start dealing with them, unfortunately. It dodged. Yeesh. That's bad news for me. Get Guardian up. We'll move down here. Let's infuse. We need to basically get something going. Shackle is probably a good bet. So we can keep the big thing in place. So it won't be able to move for a couple of turns. Okay. These guys are going to be pushing up, so we need to basically hold them as long as we can. That's not good. Ouch. Yeah, this is actually pretty bad. Oh boy. Take it out. Okay, so they're pouring out all over the place. She's pretty damn hurt straight off the bat. You need to get here, and you need to soul harvest him. Well, you know, doing your job would be fantastic. Just straight up. Shackle, maybe. Some temp HP never hurts. You need to get up here. And you need to basically deal with them. These guys are going to be a problem, I can just tell. But if that thing stays around, they're going to have even more issues. So you need to get down here. Take out the walking sort of suitcase. You can take that out. You can take that out. And I need another body on the ground. You're coming to help reinforce. Yeesh. And we're in a bad position. You haven't even got to the boss yet. Okay. Let's... Discus isn't going to be great. Scolding Rain, Shackle. I'd rather have something like Splinter Blast. Scolding Rain may have to do. Okay. Take her out. Get here. Put an arrow into that one's face. Like, she is, like, dead to the world if we're not careful. So she needs to basically... So we don't have any healing, so she needs to fall back. You need to basically get to here. Blocked a ton of damage, that one did. Okay. Just keep taking out the reinforcements. A bunch of them are turning up now, yeah. That's not good. Right, shredded armor. Put an arrow into him. Block the damage. And you soul reap that one. That thing's still prowling around, but we need to get rid of this person. Yeah, this is what I was worried about. Our line is starting to become overrun back here. Take care of them. You can get to here. Take an arrow to the face of that one. We need to get to the tavern, which is all the way down here, so we need to push. You're not in a good state, I know. The rest of you two are going to have to stick behind, because like 1 HP apiece isn't cutting it for me. Two of you chill out here. The rest of us will have to just run for it. Okay. That's bad. Okay. You can get to here. Put an arrow into that one. And then rush to catch up with us. The rest are going to have to basically... The rest are having to basically fight our way through to here. Let's get that up. Splinter blast out of the way. Let's go. Okay, you guys just have to hold as long as you can. Yeah, this is where it's going to start really adding up. Midst of a melee. How cute. The villagers sent for help. You're some farmers' adventuring cousins, or just regular old heroes for hire. We're not here to talk. Oh, perhaps you came to marvel at the famous Captain Brangast. Do you see what I am? Honestly, I'm not sure what I'm looking at. Look at you. Look at your soft, squishy bodies. I used to have one myself. Used to be scared of knives too, but now you think your weapons can touch me? Cut me to pieces, I can reassemble. Can you say the same? Let's get this over with. They turn to look at each other. Okay. Bunch of mercs, and even more troopers pouring out everywhere. Okay, fantastic. That's a lot. Not going to lie. If they're in there as well, there's going to be mages, so we do need to do something like... It's a shame we don't have a solid splinter blast to get all of those guys, but we can rip their armors to bits. Infuse... Strict, maybe. I don't think Constrict has a long range, though. Grab that one, get those fire things out of the way. That should work. Those two are out of it. She's still racing to catch up. Let's see how long her reactions can last. Yeah, we need to hack through her really quickly. So our line is starting to become overrun. Yikes. Yeah. This is what I was worried about. The line is starting to become overrun. Can we reach our battle line? Can we actually hit anybody? Nope. We may have to pull back. Who can we kill off? Getting rid of that would help. She can replace her HP. Which is not too much of a problem. These two are the ones that I am worried about, though. More tape XP will keep us going. She just needs to get up into a good firing angle. Yeah, that's what I was worried about. Because, yeah, they killed off one of the defenders. Okay. More Morphagi start pouring out of everything. Okay. Now you're here, we can actually get some work done. Move up here, please. Let's go after... because that will regen her health, if nothing else. Let's get some fire underway. She dodged, which is annoying. Dane's still got her HP though, so she can come swinging in. Still give the captain good crack. You two are just going to have to hold. Okay. Now we're in issues because... Yep. Dane is starting to get... Dane is in a bad place. Starting to take damage. Really didn't want that to happen. Slash her up. Put an arrow through her, what's left of her faceplate. Fantastic. Visa has leveled up. Tinker. That's always useful. Quilnell, Moss, Poison, Crippling Strike. Dodging against ranged attacks. 30 plus 30 dodge is pretty awesome. That would mean against ranged attacks you'd be pretty much unhittable. So let's grab that. Don't worry, Quest-Bosist. I've got this. Take your Sutherland. Morphagi pauses. They dim. Their movements turn erratic. In the next moment, they start to wander aimlessly away. Hey, get back here. Wasn't finished with you. How far do you think he'll chase it? Malaysi, Visa, and the others tread their way slowly through Woodcop, clearing debris and tending to the wounded as they go. Already folks have begun to tear down Volta's banners, throwing them on the same fires that consume the remnants of the Morphagi. Oren, you had me worried, kiddo. When I found you were gone. Yeah, sorry, Mum. Lacey and them did most of the work. Quickly, Farmer Forer, tell them all. Quickly, Farmer Forlal tells them all she's learned from Voltaire's soldiers. They were boasting one night that Voltaire was immortal, but those who serve her would receive godly gifts. Talked about the war with the Duvan like it'd been some kind of game, a contest to prove their worth. Then there were the dead. The captain, the Volta, and the captain and Volta had some kind of deal. Captain got the bones, Volta got the flesh. The sum of that day would be spent in mourning. Shovels for graves are passed from house to house. I still go back to that symbol and the book that Zadra Omenway sees the woman who might have something. I'm even confident somehow. Pancakes. I like pancakes. When dawn comes, huge pancakes, and then we'll go. So they level up, which is not great, but not bad either. Our party is like just not in a great state. We need to heal in a town location, to be honest. Got no legacy points to hire anybody else either. So yeah, people need to get healed up. She's going to take a little bit of time. He's over there scouting. Let's go gather at the mine with who we've got. Why did they take that way? It would be quicker just to go this way. Okay. Yeah, you guys need to clear this area. Let's go. Okay, no, you need to get out. You're on there on your own, you're pretty much dead. So let's take over the forge. Who we have. Out of the rain. Pouring out here and lightning. Pouring out there and lightning. You're right. Stormy, she says. Why? What I tell you guys. The way to Losswood Forge follows deep roads, long washed to chalkstone, wheel scars and memory. The uneven fields beyond the Scourge get swampy, especially in spring. They wade through the elbows of tumble timber, like soaked blankets. Got this little cave though. Has me curious. Yeah. Wasn't opened up like this before, unless I just missed it. On a forceful gust of rain comes chasing them. The rocks slicken, the fragrant and dark. Sound of thunder. Perfect timing, right? Almost fateful timing. It's only a little. Oh wait, how far back does it go? Goes further. Hold up for a bit. No animal smell. As they step out of the rain, there is a crack of lightning. The world gives a tectonic shudder, and from outside, obliterating the rain noise, comes the clatter smash of dropping rock, burying the mouth of the cave. It's no time before they're buried in darkness, listening to the earth's grumble and turnover. As things calm, gritty dust stings the eyes, stuffs the nose, smelling of fresh spilt earth. Good thing you rushed in here, Omiliana. That's exactly why I hesitated. The power of the skies always humbles us. We all sound alive. You'd rather been out there? It's fine, we'll figure it out. Luckily, Milisi, fiery friend, lends a beak. Let's not lose the exit entirely. We're taking a longer look, I guess. Hey, is this worked stone? Yeah. Yeah, the way forks. We've got stairs here. This can't be fresh. And this looks random, but some other passages. And this looks random, but some other passage. Cold draft from here, very cold. If there's stairs, then a warm hand once carved them. I find that comforting. Careful, look under enough rocks and you'll find a snake. Snake? We found animated bone monsters out of nightmares, I'll be fine. Clear out the entrance and move on, follow the chilly passage, take the ancient stairs. Ooh, let's go with... If there's a place with cold air pouring out, let's go with the cold air. Cold tunnel into the mountains, doesn't that sound like a story we would like to tell? By a warm fire, maybe. Inside the passage, the chill turns sharp and invasive. The draft steadies and mounts, moistening as they forge against it. It colonizes their hair, erecting 1,000 tiny castles of frost that melt at a touch. Solid ice? Yeah. Whoa, hold on. I'll cut some out. Please do not. There is a sound in the air. Shush, what was that? A snow-quiet voice calls from within. Skohoyo. I just can hear your chatter. My wandering wiggles. Oh. Omiliana sets the lantern down. Yes, intrepid caravellers. Tip your tender toes in here. Take the frost inside your bodies. Come and stand before my chair. Every long blown breath the creature exhales forms a clear, rigid note. Are you welcoming us as guests? How canny and careful a question. Yes, guests, come on now. Winterlock, the craven cold, the blinking wither, and wise white of winter. Chilly and stingy was my name. In songs the minstrels dare to sing. Be wary of this one, I think. But oh, I feel is that only the sun-fused skin radiating so, or... Briac. The flinty perk. The cinder step of a fire-fletched. Keep it away, off my floor. Ooh. The melty mess they make. Winterlock her sounds like a name for a lostling. See, you don't just decorate in ice, but in bones. Where did you get bones? You chewed them out of people? You struggle not to sloss and drool as you imagine breaking my frame. That's what your hot voice betrays. Lostlings and chew looters pair. I once walked your grasslands bright, all sickly and sticky, and sweaty and warm. You bring that odour in your heart-breathing chests, the tree things, bee things, bird wings and worms. Probably me I should have washed in the rain. All that's detestable to you? I hate all parts of that sun-lusting and sultan and moss-mantled place. Winterlock's shrill shout puts a chambering cold in each listener's lungs, like a deep, unerupting cough they whisked out. I was hunted to my heels, you know, chased to the inhospitable bowels of the mountains, where only long toil could carve such icy underways as these. Its repeating story, each telling, feels a little sadder. The unique faces folks take to calling monsters and run them from town. You don't have to let that be the end. You know you can live up there again. Why wouldn't you? That is because I made a promise. A promise I've since scolded myself to keep. That never I'd cry my loved, and only life there, only cold is called callous, an ember coddled and cupped. I swore to stay with my stratified ice, my lovely long-boned ice, until such time as I might walk again behind the whitened wind. And should that meltsome world one day drip molten drops upon my chair, my shield, my uncrusted shield, my uncrusted shield, I would rise high, and with that smash their heads. Winterlock advances. Amelina reacts with force. Amelina takes him down, talks him down. I'll tell my chicken to peck you. Stand down. Let's go with that one. Rack, no, don't. I was only... Winterlock huddles away from the fierce little bird and its somewhat mystified master. Maybe someone take the... No, not my crusty shield. Make another. This one's ours. I don't like you trying to bash anyone's head with it. Sorry. Make another one. This one's ours. I don't like you trying to bash anyone's head with it, and now we'll be going. Cluck, 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 and burn. Speed never slowed a retreat. That thing fears me. But I feel uneasy that it shouldn't. Not going to try the stairs? What did I just finish saying? The dripping cave entrance has slid partway open, wide enough for them to spill it out. The air is blinding and warm. Help, let's bury it. They do what they can, heaving heavy boulders into place, stacking little stones. Another adventure, huh? Come on, rock. I don't know, that thing is older than adventures. A while before sundown, the work is done. Next few rains should wash mud and things down, mortar and cracks, cover it over. And what about the sealed, ice cold, but the thing's not melting? Wrap the grip and could end up using it, chucking it down. The mountain would be fun too, I don't know. They march on to the late day skirmish at Lost Forge. Though they think of it often and write journals of weird and wintry figure, none of them will ever find the buried crossroads again. Lisi, +1 warding for this campaign. And we get a shield. +1 artifact. Very nice. Give it to her. It's an artifact. Freeze on block. That's pretty potent. Spectral Lantern. So she's got her shield. Because we can't swap it out, yeah. So I don't want to lose the one she's got. Let's give it to her and she can have it as a backup weapon. Lots of enemies. But this is a good place to end it, folks. I've been Cornish-knight. This has been Wildermyth, the new story, and I shall see you all again next time. Goodbye.